Time for one more play here in the quarter. Gets it out quickly to the left side. They make the tackle, and that's going to be the final play of the first quarter. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Oh, Chris, put it on the coach's tape. This is going to be the teach tape for everybody throughout the country. Look at the hustle from his teammates here as he puts the ball on the ground. And yet, because they're hustling, trying to get a block, they're in the vicinity, and that ball bounces their way. What a beautiful job, and I guarantee you, every coach in America is going to show their team this clip.
Grab behind the line, it's Buckley. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is so valuable for a defense to get the offense off schedule on first down. A nice tackle for loss, and now it's second and long.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can he keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the catch downfield. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
That is such a demoralizing play for a defense. They have done everything right, put themselves in a position where it's fourth and forever. You've got to get yourself off the field. You cannot allow this offense to take that risky of a play call and convert.
And the Broncos are looking to keep this drive going. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. A solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets him up now, 2nd and 3. And there's the handoff. He's got space. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
The Broncos come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Georgia State offense back out there. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Stop short of the marker after just a short game.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
Chris, I think it's very difficult to run a screen pass into man coverage because this defender is just keying on the running back the entire time, so he's at the catch point when the ball arrives. It's a good defensive call, there's no doubt, but I think that they need to audible out of this play once they see man coverage.
Quick throw, testing the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Here comes the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run, and that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
It's a dart right down the middle, and the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. Out past the 30. Powering through a tackle. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. And the Broncos line up with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
And it's a direct snap. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Broncos.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
To throw, it's Brown. Looking deep downfield to the left. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. He's got a man down the middle. Tackles made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on third down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
The pickup is 6 yards, so third down and 4 now. And the Panthers now will take a timeout, their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Pressure is coming. What a catch! They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. The Panthers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's in the clear. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
Now the offense will spend the timeout here, their second. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. To throw, it's Brown. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. So that wraps up an uneventful first half. We'll take a break and hope for more excitement in the second half ahead. The Broncos will kick it off to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Panthers offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter, down by a couple of possessions. Grabbed by the receiver, running through the tackle. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Offense getting set, second down play here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Well, the first down on the ground, that's been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that first down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the run game. Maybe time for a play-action pass? I think it should be coming up. The key to this concept is the tight end running through the middle of the defense. That's what clears out the middle of the field. So as the quarterback is finding the back out of the backfield on the angle route, watch out for the tight end right down the middle later in the game.
You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
This is one of those plays that doesn't look like it should be tough to defend, but it always ends up being tough to defend. The linebackers have to get back into their pass sets. If it's sold correctly on the offensive side, it puts a lot of pressure on that second level, and here they're just not able to react and get back into those run fits.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense. So jam the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage, play some tight man, and force him to really work for that release.
He'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia State. Lining up to try the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Broncos offense back on the field now. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. They'll try the option play here. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, and this winds up a safety.
Chris, this is perfect defense by this defensive end. You're supposed to set a hard edge, and you can see as this quarterback is trying to get outside of the pocket to the right, that defensive end is just not allowing him to do it. He keeps his outside arm free, and he's able to get the sack for a safety.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front. Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
To the air, it's Brown. Short throw complete to the tight end. And that will pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 38. So a nice throw by the quarterback. He's had a productive day. He hasn't been perfect. Joel, can he make a play here to put his team on top?
Well, Chris, I think you put it perfectly there because, again, it's about the short memory. You erase those mistakes made previously in this game, and you think about the execution moving forward, the plays that you could make, the details of what you need to do from this point moving forward. If you're able to do that with that short memory, then you can go have success and come back in this game.
Got an opening here. He's got the 1st down and still motoring. Tackle made after a big gain. And they lean on the running back to get the 1st down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it and then allow it to build to something more successful later.
Makes the catch and has space. He make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
They're doing such a good job of recognizing coverage, watches the wide receiver, sees that it's man, so he continues to run in his route. And as a quarterback, you've got to understand that your window is going to be tighter. You're not looking for an open gap. No, you're trying to look for a window and a matchup that you like. He finds it with his wide receiver, accurate ball, and he gets some yards after the catch for a 1st down.
Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the...
Touchdown, Panthers! What an amazing comeback here.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows, you can allow for yards after the catch, all of it, and here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
Scanning the field, it's Brown. Caught behind the line, it's Hart. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Franklin. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. There's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
The Georgia State offense on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to throw. It's Brown. Grab made by the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. The Panthers looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, and they've got him for a sack on 3rd down.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on 3rd down.
So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field, trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. This will be a 43-yard attempt. Georgia State is on top. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, it's still a 3-point lead.
That can be frustrating as an offense. Feel like you've got points, put yourself in field goal range, and go out there and miss it. He was money in warm-ups. I did not see him miss a kick when I was down on the field pre-game. And here we go in the live situation, and he misses it.
Here comes Western Michigan's offense out there. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Short pass finds the tight end. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the Broncos will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, that one's picked off.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
Offense trots that onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. Back to pass. It's Brown. Makes the grab. It's Washington. Oh, he's got open space. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
I love that this offense and this play caller is not sitting back on this lead. They're being aggressive, and this is a great way to start this drive. I've always felt, Chris, that first down of the drive sets you up for success, so watch out on this series. This offense seems to be in rhythm. I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Gets in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Panthers. Another huge play on the ultimate stage for this quarterback. He's been a great leader by example all season long. Now get fitted for that championship ring.
Chris, as a quarterback, you prepare for a game like this of this magnitude. And this is an absolute dream performance, as well as he could have played. He's been a great leader. He's done everything right. And I got to say, this guy has been such a joy to cover. What a season. Congratulations. He's going to be a national champion.
Bringing it out, it's Franklin. And he's tackled just short of the 25. The Western Michigan offense back on the field now. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Western Michigan. The Broncos walk back and take the lead. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Panthers offense back out there now. Back to pass. It's Brown. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
What a great way to start this drive. Not sitting back on this lead. I love the aggressiveness from this play caller. Good execution from the quarterback there. And if you're the defense, you're going to have to find a way to get off the field because this offense is not slowing down.
1st and 10 play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now it's second down.
Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And the pressure's on. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Oh, goodness, you cannot make that throw. I think this is a product of that pass rush. Chris, they're making life difficult, and they're speeding up his internal clock. So he's letting that ball go. He's not seeing the defense. He throws it into double coverage. Ball could have been intercepted if you really think about it, all because of that pass rush and what they're doing to the quarterback on a snap-in and snap-out basis.
On third down, he drops to throw. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. What a play! Touchdown, Georgia State. The Panthers get it right back with a touchdown of their own.
Man, what a threat it is to have a tight end that can have this type of ability after the catch. Normally we see these big tight ends that can use their body and match up against players over the middle of the field. But here the athleticism after the catch to take it the distance for a touchdown. That is impressive.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brooks. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Broncos offense back on the field now. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? That's caught. It's Barnett. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Well, there's a clear breakdown in coverage and a good find by the quarterback to find this open receiver. And then he hits him for a nice completion. They've got to get down here and get some points here. And this is the point where your quarterback has got to be at his best.
Looking to scramble. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, Broncos. An explosive play all the way to the end zone. The Broncos walk back and take the lead.
What a drive from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position. You're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of first downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. How they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Here comes the Georgia State offense back out there. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. Look out, he's got space ahead. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. And now the Broncos will spend the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. And the pass is incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Looking to pass. It's Brown. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, this offense better figure out this protection because you cannot allow pressure to come right up the middle of the field, right into the face of the quarterback. I think they need to full slide. This running back is not doing a great job identifying the linebackers, and here the linebackers right in the lap of the quarterback right away.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Scrambling and throwing it deep. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Boy, defense gets away with one there. He's wide open, and he just drops that ball. They're going to have to adjust the coverage here because clearly this quarterback, he's seeing it well. He found the open man. They're not going to miss many of those.
The Panthers will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes Western Michigan's offense out there. It all comes down to this. National championship on the line, down late in the game. Can they make something happen right now? With the catch, it's Brooks. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second short.
This is exactly what the offense needed to do after the defense executed and got the ball back. They're able to come out here and start this drive in a big way, get the ball down the field.
Solid start to this potential championship-winning drive. Joel, this offense trying to shake off the turnovers. No room for mistakes now.
Chris, it's so difficult to do that because when you're thinking about not turning the ball over, that's when you turn the ball over. You've got to go out there and cut it loose and execute the details of the offense. I think it starts with the quarterback. Good decision-making by the quarterback is going to lead to quality play from your entire offense.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Brought down that crosses midfield to the 46. Another clutch play for this quarterback who's having a very solid championship game, Joel. He shows the confidence they have in him in this must-win moment.
Chris, you hit it on the head. It's about the confidence, and you can see that confidence come out in the decisions that he is making. That ball is going to the proper spot. He is playing so efficient right now, and this game is going to be on his shoulders the rest of the way.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this 3rd down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about...
It's caught. He's got room. Breaking tackles and going. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on 3rd down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the second half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job for a 1st down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Buckley. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8. And the Panthers now will take a timeout, their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He keeps it on the design run. Touchdown, Western Michigan. A huge play here in the ultimate game.
That's just a clutch touchdown for this group and the opportunity to take the lead. But now, Chris, the pressure is on their defense. They've got to go out there and hold the lead with time left on the clock. We'll see if they can do it.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start with the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Brown. Here comes the rush. And they'll trap him for a sack. Big play by this defense.
this is a really poor decision. You've got to manage the game as a quarterback, make your offense right. Here, it's the first play of the drive, and as soon as you break contain and you're outside of the pocket, you cannot take a sack. That ball has got to be thrown into the 5th row, burn the ball, create 2nd and 10 rather than 2nd and forever. Just get the sense that this quarterback really wants to force this football down the field, and even with the pressure, he's hurried. He just kind of jumps at this throw and forces it all the way down there. I feel like this is a bit ill-advised.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go. Coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. They'll set up on the left hash mark, so something of a tricky angle. Might kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
That is such a big kick, Chris, because now they've got to go down and have to get the ball in the end zone just to tie it up. Beautiful job by the offense of putting themselves in range, and ice in his veins, this kicker buries it.
It's just going to take a knee here. This one is over, and they can begin to think about how to improve. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. It's the fake spike and looking to throw. Looking deep for late-game heroics. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. What an enormous achievement. National champions with a perfect record. That has been rare in the history of this sport, especially in the playoff era. Joel, think about that. What it took to get here. Never to stumble. Always to answer the challenge.
And Chris, it's never been harder in this era because of the 9 games in the conference schedule, the conference championship game. You've got to go through the entirety of the college football playoff. To achieve this, it's almost unprecedented. We've seen a couple of teams come close. We saw Indiana a few years. They were able to get it done. But my goodness, what a year for this group and this coaching staff. This is a team that all of college football will remember for a long time.
And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Casino del Sol Stadium in Tucson. We've got a really compelling contest here. A team that's earned a top 25 ranking heading on the road for a serious test of their poise and their mettle. It's the Florida Gators against the Arizona Wildcats. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Thanks, guys. The Wildcats head coach told me before the game, one thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. We'll see how the weather affects this game. Wildcats will kick this away to get us going here. Bringing it out, it's Brown. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried. Play with good coverage that time. it off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
We have not seen the quarterback run until now, and I guess we know why. Chris, he puts the ball on the ground. Credit the defense. Active hands, they're physical, and once they get in there, they're going to rip at that football, and it comes loose. It's a good turnover for them.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Looking to throw. It's Fafita. Who makes the grab. They bring him down after a short gain there. That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
And the Gators offense retakes the field. Well, the first job here, just hold on to the football. The last drive ended in that fumble. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, how often do we talk to these coaches and they talk about the sudden change, that you've got to capitalize when you get a turnover, and here the offense is able to do that. First snap after the defense gets the ball back, and they're in the end zone. That is complimentary football 101.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Dropping back. It's Fafita. And here comes a deep shot. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
He's rattled right now. He throws a pick on the last drive, and Chris, he comes out here, and this is the type of series that you want to see that short memory, and you want to see a quarterback get back to his roots and use that offense, and here he throws the ball right back into a precarious situation. That one should have been picked off.
And the quarterback keeps it here. The pickup is 4, sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Third down play for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on 3rd and long.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
If the punt goes out of bounds, they'll spot it around the 40. On the ground, there's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Caught in the backfield. It's Wilson. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This is great recognition by the quarterback. He sees that soft spot in the defense for his slot wide receiver, and then as a wide receiver, you've got to have a feel for that coverage and that space. They're on the same page, and it creates a nice completion there for the offense.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42.
Having to prepare for and stop this quarterback-oriented run game is so difficult as a defense because it adds an extra hat. And here, they're doing a nice job, and you can tell the front 7 is being aggressive. They're adding players from the back end in the secondary, and the offense is still able to get the first down.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep, and the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, the
ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. Inside the 40. At the 30. Look out, he's in the clear. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Arizona.
That is the way for the defense to make a mark on this game, in particular early here in the first quarter. Great job by the defender. He steps in front. Now he's going the other direction. And now this offense is going to be reeling.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Singleton. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Look out, he's breaking free. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it rip. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Chris, that's exactly where they wanted to go with this ball. You can tell by this play fake. You get some play-action pass, and there is conflict on the defense, and more specifically on the defenders responsible for the tight end. He's your primary target, and they're able to get the ball to him for a nice...
It's caught, and he's got a lane. Solid gain there. It sets up a first and goal at the 7.
The back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball out of the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a first down. It's an easy first down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme to stop the running back out of the backfield.
The Gators looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I love the aggressive play from these defensive tackles, this defensive line, getting off blocks and getting into the backfield. It's tough to run the football down here inside the 10. You get into goal-to-go situation. Usually for me as a quarterback, I like to get on the edge and try to throw the football. They're trying to run it, and the defense is ready.
Touchdown, Florida. This offense cannot be stopped. Looks like a designed run all the way, and the big guys up front do a great job for the touchdown.
Chris, these type of plays and these schemes are such an advantage for the offense. You're adding that extra player to the run game by having your quarterback carry the football, and it's so difficult to adjust for a defense. And that physicality of that O-line, you're exactly right. They're winning the line of scrimmage, and it's an easy touchdown.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He hands it off from the gun. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
To throw, it's Fafita. Finds his man. It's Jordan. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. Looking for a receiver. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick. He's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, it seems to me like this quarterback is predetermining where he wants to throw the football. He's got to just read the concept out. Here, the coverage is really good, and he still forces the football, forces the issue down the field. That ball probably should have been picked off.
And the punt heads out of bounds. They'll spot it down around the 10-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Oh, look out, he's got open space. Now here he goes. Breaks into the clear. To 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Gators. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy that was going to have to carry this offense, and wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. To the air, it's Fifita. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. It's a bullet, but incomplete. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And that pass is batted away, incomplete.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
And the Wildcats will look to convert here on 4th down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The pass is intercepted.
Well, you can't win big games turning the football over, and 2 picks in the first half is not going to cut it. I think the coach might have a decision to make. Does he need to bench this guy at halftime? Because he is not playing well, and he's not seeing the field very well at all.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He escapes the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Brown.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Well, Chris, this defense is going to have to change something up. The quarterback is way too comfortable. These wide receivers are winning on the outside. This passing game is in rhythm, so the defense has got to change. Whether it's coverage and or blitz, do something different.
Defense is coming after him. Oh, and he couldn't quite hold on. The big guy had a chance for a first down interception, but it falls incomplete. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this defense is just flying around, and they're playing so hard and so well right now.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking downfield, it's Jones. Oh, the pocket collapsing. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And the Wildcats spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. And they will trot out the field goal team here. And the Gators will spend their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. The lead remains at 14 after the miss.
I thought that was just outside of his range, and sure enough, it's just short. This guy is very accurate, but this is just a little outside of his range.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They take a shot on the first play of the drive, but don't connect.
Chris, we sit with these coaches every single week, and what do they tell us? Whoever wins the turnover battle is going to win the game, and this quarterback has just not played well. Already thrown 2 picks in this game, and now again, the ball is in harm's way. I understand he's trying to force things down the field, be aggressive, but man, you cannot make these throws.
Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the mental error there backs him up 5 yards, makes it 2nd down and long. Motion by the back, defense better adjust. Back to throw, it's Fifita. Nice grab, it's Richardson. They bring him down, that's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Running back has it on a screen now. Fighting off the defender. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And the Gators will kick this deep, begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. They need to get things going here in the 3rd quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. First play of the second half is a handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run it better on first down. They finally do, and here, lo and behold, they move the chains. Good job up front. Running back gets loose, and now you got a first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. 4-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. You move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, Chris, that looked really close, and I love the second effort from this running back, fighting for extra yards and ultimately moving the chains. Didn't look like a lot was there in the run game, and yet he was able to fall forward and get the line to gain for
The QB throws his third pick of the day. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Florida. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
I love linebackers that keep their eyes in the backfield and they turn into pass defenders when it's in the passing game. This guy does a great job. Watch him read the eyes of the quarterback. He steps in front, and now he's gone on the outside for a touchdown. Beautiful play.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Dropping back, it's Fifita. Caught over the middle, it's Jordan. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking for a man deep down the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, you know this head coach told his offensive play caller that he's got 2 snaps here to get the first down. You throw it on 3rd and 1.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. Motion now from the tight end. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? He could go. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. Oh, it's another mistake from this quarterback as he's trying to get his team back in the game. That's costly, Joel.
So costly. Clearly trying to force it down the field, trying to get all of this back in one throw. But as we know, Chris, comebacks are like puzzles. It's one piece at a time. You can't get it all back with one throw. And if he continues to force it, he'll continue to make these mistakes.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation. And the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense. Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Back in motion now. QB keeper all the way. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love how this defense is flying upfield. Look at them disrupt the timing of this quarterback-oriented run game by getting into the backfield. He's got nowhere to go. This play is stopped before it ever gets started, and it's a loss for this offense because of the aggressive nature of this front 7.
Great job of the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Design quarterback run. Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Hey, fake it. The holder looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. Snags the quick throw. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
What a roll of the dice by this coaching staff, getting out there for the fake field goal and then the execution. I got to tell you, I don't trust specialists all that much, Chris, but this is a beautiful pass for a touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And he's stopped short. The two-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Fafita. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
If you're going to be great at this position, you've got to have a short memory, and that's being tested today. You've got all these interceptions, and yet down in this game, so you've got to sling it. And I tell you, that's a beautiful throw, and certainly a confidence builder after a real shaky start to this game.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. On the defense, finally will get him down, and that sack will end the third period. It's Florida on top as we break for the quarter. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. He's got a crease. He's in. Here he goes. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
This Arizona offense is moving quickly down the field. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Quick throw, caught over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
This defense is going to have to change something up here. These safeties are going to have to start driving down on the inside wide receiver. This is just an in route. There's no real deep responsibility. He's got to drive down and break that pass up. If he doesn't, this offense is just going to continue to do this time and time again.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. And they're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Wildcats! And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Singleton. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
Chris, you can tell this defense is expecting the run here, expecting the offense to drain the clock with the lead in the fourth quarter, but the offense is having none of that. Continuing to be aggressive and executing the passing game down the field. That's a big play there. Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down of a 17.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense. What an outstanding job by the defense. The route was timed perfectly. It was a good throw, but it's just better defense to prevent the touchdown. Now this offense has got to go back to the drawing board.
Now rolling out to his left. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Defense showing blitz here. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. Looking to pass, it's Jones. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Why are they not running the football here? What a terrible mistake. First from the play caller, and then the quarterback with his decision to put that ball in harm's way. You can't do this. This is a game situation nightmare right now, and certainly this head coach has got to be pulling his hair out.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Richardson. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
On the run, he'll let it go. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking for a late, deep throw. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
Chris, how many times do we see this? You know the quarterback's got to start being aggressive. They've got a multiple possession deficit, and they've got to put the ball into more precarious spots, and it gets picked off here. Listen, this is just a problem.
He's looking to make a big play downfield. Deep shot caught out of the 20. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
They're set up perfectly here, Chris. I think it's time to run the football. You don't want to score too quick. Obviously, if they let you in the end zone, that's one thing. But I think it's time to run the rock like I'm talking about. Maybe get this in on 2nd down or 3rd down and really take some clock away from this opponent.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and suddenly we're looking at a 1st and goal situation. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get fit.
Touchdown, Florida, and the route is on.
Just so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This one seems like it's over.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
41, Arizona, 14.
And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And now the handoff. He's got some space. Look out. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, at least there's some positivity here. This is good for film. You get back in there Sunday night, Monday morning. At least there's something to hang your hat on for this offense. Maybe build towards next week. But I tell you, today, this has been massively disappointing.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. It's caught, he's breaking free. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. The completion sets them up just a yard for the marker here on second down. Takes off in a bootleg. Looking deep downfield to the left. Here's another interception. We're losing track. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. Out past the 30. Could take it all the way. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position. And that will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.